All right, so I got my shelf here. I got I put my 901 out here. I talked on it last night for I don't know, probably maybe an hour. Um, then I switched over to the 756. This radio here is actually very stable. It's pretty good. Um, so what I have here is that one. That's the ZD, and then the one, and then that. And I've got like kind of like I've got like a like a coax here and there going to each different one, but like there isn't an easy way to switch like between these radios without maybe pulling them out and hooking them up in the back and stuff like that. Um, and then that one's not hooked up. This one has coax hanging down. Um, I think that one's not hooked up, and then this one has coax hanging down. And I'm trying to. I'm gonna start kind of putting stuff away. I've got like just made kind of a little bit of a mess, but um, and then the amps down here that I use, and then the tuner there. I don't use it. I use it to read the relative power, and then I go out to here, and literally I've got this 300 ohm transmission line. It's a special kind of transmission line. It looks like regular, but it's not. It's twice as thick. And I just have that going back here. So when I operate inside the house, I'm in the shop that's behind the back of the house. So I just undo this and I take it up and run it through the back door, just like this, basically, and hook it to my MFJ 989C tuner, and I operate in the house. And there's probably a little bit of a loss because I'm not using a balanced line tuner. This tuner here really is much more efficient for this kind of stuff. So, but yeah, so I can switch back and forth. But what I want to be able to do out here is I want to be able to switch to one radio or another without like, pulling radios out and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So, I used to have a B&W antenna switch with like, I don't know, maybe like 6 ports on it. And I would have all the radios on that thing wired up backwards. And in 2 different instances, I had a Kenwood TS830 go bad. And what I found was there was enough RF getting past the antenna switch to damage certain radios. And so with the deal there happening 2 times on 2 different Kenwood 830s, taking out the same part of the radio, I just kind of decided I wasn't going to use the backwards antenna switch method anymore. I don't have any antenna switches anymore except for these. Then I would have to have like quite a few of those hooked up, I think, to make a switch. But it might be okay as long as I would like keep like sensitive radios off of it, like the 710 or any of the ICOMs. I think all these old Yaesus probably wouldn't have a problem. The 101s and stuff have a lot of them have a lamp fuse on the back of the antenna port. For that reason, for like kind of like lightning protection. But I would like a fail-safe, reliable way to switch between these antennas. And I guess like fancy rich ham guys have like expensive like array solution controllers or something. I don't know. But anyway, we still got the 102 down there. I don't know where I'm going to put that. These radios here kind of don't quite fit in. It's I think the 102 could fit in the middle, but I don't think it could fit over here. It's a little slightly wider. So I do really enjoy using that radio. That one's Malcolmized. I don't want it sitting on the floor. and it works great. It doesn't. I don't have to use the speaker with it. In fact, I recently got that speaker like a month or two ago at one of the last Ham Fests, so it's not like I'm used to using it. So I'm not really sure. The 102 could be possibly put over. I'll have to measure, but it might fit where the 746 Pro is, and then the 746 Pro could go up over here next to the 710. But if I can't reach it or it's not easy to get to, then it won't get used. That's the problem. So anyway, we're gonna do some moving stuff around here today and clean it up for the new year.